in 2024. Does that mean there's a vacancy that's going to be taking place with either Cole Custer or J.J. Yaley that are in the cars this year?
Well, you know, Dale mentioned it earlier, and I hadn't looked at it this way, Dale, but I think you pointed the picture really well, which is Justin Haley, I thought was going to end up top 20-ish type ride. Rick Ware Racing currently isn't. But I think this is Rick and his organization saying we want to be, and we're willing to commit. And the pressure, we're fine with the pressure coming back on us. And I say that because this isn't a knock on J.J. Yaley or Cole Custer, but they have had a variety of drivers. This has not been a consistent driver. The hiring of, you know, Justin Haley says we're going to put one guy in for the whole year, and we're going to build around him. And I think, you know, Justin will push the pedals if the car is good, and I think he'll let you know if the car's bad.
I also think that, you know, there's been some good runs out of this team over the past several months. I think the next-gen car presented an opportunity for them. They're buying the same parts as everybody else is. If they can put it together and put it out on the racetrack and find reasonable speed in it, this program could become more desirable to drivers like JJ and or drivers like Justin. So they had a great run in Atlanta. To me, they're sort of showing that that interest in becoming more competitive, growing as a team, getting drivers that can take them to that next level, or at least a young driver that can grow with them to that next level.
And that's the story of all three boxes. Rick Ware Racing, on the bottom you see the 77 with Gainbridge colors for Spire. On the right you see the 42 at Legacy. You know, you can have an opinion of them, but these are the organizations that are battling one another to jump over that fence to continue week in and week out race winning contenders.
I think a lot of things are driving this too. You're seeing the same exact sort of effort and increased effort and more importance in running better out of Spire. I think that not only do they want to be more competitive, obviously they're a team that wants to come out here and compete, but the TV deal and that new agreement with the charters and all of that, I think, is driving their competitiveness to show NASCAR like we belong here, we belong on the charter system. We want to be good stewards of these charters and be out there, be productive in the lineup. So these teams are sort of changing their identity and looking for drivers. The rumor mill is going around on even Spire. Who's going to be in this 77 next year? Will Ty be here? Will it be a different driver, a younger driver coming in? It's going to be a lot of fun to figure this out, and I think it'll show us the commitment that these teams are willing to make going forward. You want that for him, and he wants it. But we've seen it in Joey Logano, William Byron, and other drivers that need that time to sort of adapt to this series. It's the next-gen car levels the playing field a little bit. I think it actually works in Cindric's favor as far as what he used to race. But I'm going to be a little more patient. I think next year, though, he's going to feel that pressure that next year is the year. You got to do it then, or there'll be some questions.
I'm really interested.
Oh, the 38's going to go around.
That's a great call, Rick.
Todd Gilliland sliding into the wall.
Pops the right rear tire. Right front tire going flat as well. Might want to sit still here. I don't know. I mean, what do? You know you're going to damage the bottom of this race car bringing it back.
I would let him come get me. I'm not sure I would drive this thing around.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to, you know, as a driver, you're dragging off all of the underbelly of the car. The diffuser on the back as well is getting damaged.
Just through the bumps.
Just got loose, yeah. Those bumps in the tunnel get worse every year.
Oh, yeah, you see the left rear. It hopped through that bump, and it lost grip right away.
McDowell 0.3 of a second faster. Blaney 0.2 of a second faster than what Harrison Burton has posted.
And Bubba Wallace down there at the bottom, another Toyota, and he was quick in practice. Looks like he's putting together a really good lap already. And he's behind Blaney, but running a faster lap, half a tenth faster, way back in the tunnel. So he has a lot more racetrack to continue to eat away and chip away at this lap time.
Bubba Wallace, he wants to find his way into the 52s looking at this pace so far.
That's going to do it right there. This corner exit, it's going to be well below that 53 flat.
Yeah, sub 53 second lap, and it's turned first by Bubba Wallace. 52.82, Steve. Gibbs could be very happy with his lap, as Busch is going to be about 6 to 7 tenths of a second off of LaJoie. That still slots him into second, but once Ty Gibbs comes out of turn 3, who's lost a little bit of time here through 3. But still hanging on. It looks like he's going to be a little bit faster than Corey LaJoie.
But to your point, you know, when you look at Ty Gibbs was 9th overall in all of practice. You know, that's a car that we expect to be inside the top 5.
William Byron also on the clock, working his way through turn 1 and
he's
2.
spinning.
And look out for Elliott. He's locked it down. Does he stay off the wall? Tires are down.
Coming through that tunnel turn. We've seen it before.
You're right. I didn't hit nothing here, so the tires are gone.
What do you want me to do? He knows he can't drive away. If he drives away, he tears up the whole bottom of this race car, and in hopes that the crew can fix it and get it all right for the race. So he sits there waiting on the tow truck to come bring him back by. You see him getting loose off the corner. More to come.
Hamlin also out there, and he will be on the clock right now.
And you wonder if any of these Toyotas, now everyone can see everyone's SMT data, what the drivers did, right? But the difference is these Toyotas probably have access to the 2311 information past that, tire pressure, other things. So we'll see if they maybe found a little grip, although Hamlin is high. My goodness, that was high, and you can see the time. That's the mistake I talked about, right? Just got too high in 1 and 2, and now he's 3/10, and he's going to keep losing time all the way down. I mean, that was a half-a-second mistake. So Byron and Harvick. Harvick's going to slot in around the 3rd or 4th spot, I think. 4th. Now we'll see, can Reddick find over 2/10 with a half a lap to go? I think that's going to be, this is going to have to be the best turn 3 of the day. I would be shocked if there's that much available in one corner.
So it looked like a lock for 2311 as the 2 fastest in round 1. Now both have not been able to back it up in round 2, and that means William Byron is going to win the pole for tomorrow's race for the Cup Series. 25-year-old gets his 11th career pole in this, what will be his 201st start, Kim.
And his 3rd pole of the season, Rick. William Byron, you got speed, you have track position. How do you turn that into a win tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll see. It's a really long race around here, but qualifying is just super rewarding at this place. I've always loved coming to Pocono ever since Rudy and I have been together. He brought me a really fast truck here, and we just kind of had a feel for the place after that. So thanks to Raptor, Chevrolet, our Chevy Sim was really close coming here. So big thanks to all the guys back at the shop for working hard and getting our cars close. So proud of this one, but definitely tomorrow's a long day. So rehydrate, regroup, had a long week of racing. So hopefully tomorrow is a good result for us. It'd be nice to get a win.
William Byron leading the field to green tomorrow. Countdown to green for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race coming up next.